Well, good morning, private practice success community. I hope you are having a fabulous Easter Monday morning. So, as usual, what I want to do was I actually have my daughter's laptop here on me. My laptop is flat and I left my charger at home. But what I want to do is just share this live stream in my Facebook groups. I'm going to share this in two of them. So first in my group for allied health practitioners, and then I'm going to share this as well in my live stream group that I have for the people, practice owners actually, that is doing my online marketing program. Because today's topic is very much marketing, I guess, related, I would say, to some extent. Hi Anna, thanks for joining me. You're on very quick this morning. So as you can see, I'm still here at my Easter holiday destination. Last year we were here as well, and we realized that on the Monday it's this huge exodus of people packing up, checking out, leaving, and the roads are just so busy because everybody's going back home. So we decided that this year we're going to stay one extra day. Good morning Anna, thanks for that. So we decided we're going to stay an extra day and we're going to be really clever, and yeah, we're going to avoid all the traffic and we're going to go home a day later. That of course means this year, so last year the Tuesday was still part of school holidays, and I didn't realize it until this year, and I already booked last year, that the school starts tomorrow. So my kids are going to miss a day from school, and they just think it's the coolest thing yet, especially the boys, because they never get to miss school. So yes, so that's why I'm still here. And the topic for today, as I said, is customer service take 2. And the reason why it is take 2 is that I actually spoke to you guys about customer service during vlog number 12 of my 90-day vlog challenge. So today, very interestingly, is vlog number 24. So really halfway through what I've done thus far, I also spoke about customer service. And it was a 4-minute vlog, which really to me these days is one of my shorter ones. But I really wanted to touch on it again because I had a bit of a customer service experience this morning. So here at the resort where I'm staying, they actually have an in-house spa. So I booked myself into a massage for this morning. It was the first available appointment I could get because it was very last minute, and obviously everybody's going home today, so I could get an appointment. And I went in and I had my relaxation massage, and I just couldn't help myself. My brain was constantly comparing this massage with the massage experience I have normally with my massage therapist. So Robin Pearson from Evolve Wellbeing in Brisbane. I try and get to Robin at least once a month to have a massage. And I can tell you, if I skip it, I really start to notice that I'm getting more headaches, all of that type of thing. So it's really an important part of my self-care. And whilst I was lying there this morning, I constantly was making these comparisons in my mind on, oh, this is what Robin does differently. Oh, they don't do this thing that Robin does. And there's so many things. So to give you an example, before Robin even starts your massage, she sits you down, she washes your feet while she's chatting to you to find out what it is that you want her to work on that day, what is the stuff that you've been struggling with in your body that she can help you with. And it's just a very relaxing way to start that session and to really have that conversation with her and talk to her about how you've been and what you're stressed about and how she can help during that session. And obviously they didn't do that here. Then even just the way the bed is, for example. When I go to Robin, there's a place to hang your arms. So you're lying flat on your stomach, then there's a place for your arms. That this place didn't have it. It was the quality of the essential oils. When I'm lying in Robin's room, I could just smell it everywhere. And here I had like one little sniff of it and then it was gone. And I was constantly doing this comparison, and I actually started to feel guilty about judging this poor place the way I was. And then I thought, hang on, no, that's the psychologist coming into play, the clinician that's going, this is a really bad thing, being judgmental. Put back that practice owner hat and really look at this from a business perspective. And it was a good enough experience, but it wasn't the same as what I get at Robin. And I guess when I think about my massages at Robin, I evangelize about it. I tell other people about it. I'm telling you about it right now. I just absolutely love it. And I don't care what she charges me. Don't tell her. She could probably double her fees and I'll still pay it and go and see her. And again, it just reminded me about what we do for customer service in our practice. The thing is, and I've spoken a couple of blogs ago about the cost that you might be paying towards the school of not knowing and not knowing what you don't know. And if you've just always been doing things the exact same way that you've been doing it, you won't know what other practice owners are offering, what other clients are experiencing, because that's just what you do. And I guess when you are a customer, you are in the privileged position where you can get to try out various services. When you are the business owner, it's really hard for you to go and try out the customer service of another psychology practice. So I guess my message to you today is, don't think that just because you've always been doing things in your way, the way that you are doing it, that it's really at the level that it should be. You might think that you're traveling really well, when in actual fact, people out there might be offering stuff this high or even higher and higher than what you think the standard is. Now, obviously, if you've got clients coming to you for the very first time and they've never been to see a psychologist, OT or speechy other than yourself, they're not going to be able to compare it. They're not going to know any different. But if you've got a practice like mine, and I bet you that most of you are in this situation, you probably find that a lot of the clients that come and see you have been around the block. They've been to see other psychologists, other therapists, other counselors, other allied health providers, and you might be the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, the 10th person that they are seeing for various reasons. So they have had experiences in other places. And really, as the business owner, it needs to be your goal to make sure that from the moment they pick up the phone and call your practice, from the moment they walk through those practice doors to the minute they leave, to the last session, to the last letter, report, interaction with you and your practice, that it is the absolute best experience for them. Now, we all know that coming for therapy, that depending on what type of therapy, of course, some are more intensive than others, but it's really, really hard work. It's painful work. It's emotionally draining seeing a psychologist. But we also know that that's what needs to happen for people to get to the other side and live the lives they deserve and really have meaning and purpose. So, if we can make it that little bit easier for them to come in and have a pleasant experience when in that room it's really, really hard work, that's just awesome if you can do that. And for me, that's just part of reducing that stigma around mental health. I think it's always been important for me that when I look at my practice, I have this vision and this idea of what it is that I want people to experience. And I've also always said when I do training with my admin and my reception team and with my principal, that the experience that I want to create is one where people walk in almost like into a little oasis from their stressed and pressured unhappy lives, and they walk in and it smells nice, it looks nice, there's a friendly smiling face behind the front desk. They just get to fall into these comfy chairs and they know that they're not being judged, they're unconditionally accepted, even though they don't want to smile. That person behind the front desk is still smiling. You know, they're hearing soft music, they're smelling maybe a diffuser or a beautiful candle or just, you know, air freshener, whatever it is. It's really about looking after all 5 senses. Because if you're a psychologist, you will know that's, you know, sensory soothing experience is, you know, that's therapy. From the moment they walk into the front door, they're already getting therapy. They don't even know it. You know, and that's just a little insight into that. I've never wanted my practice to come across as too clinical. So my vision has always been for it to be professional, to be accepting, that type of things. And over the years, the type of comments that people have made, for example, for my Kapalaba practice, especially for some reason, is that the word they use is it is very homely. Now, I would have gone for homely, but you know, it's a child and adolescent center, and that's what the parents tell me, that it's a place where they can come in, that they can bring their kids, and they can feel at home. They're not judged as parents, they're helped, they are supported, they are looked after. And that could be as simple as making them some chamomile tea when they walk in with 3 kids and one is having a tantrum, they've had a crappy day or week or month even, and that there's somebody there really just accepting them for where they are at and what's happening for them right now. Customer service is such an important part of what we have to focus on. Not just as a practice owner and as a business that want to stand out from the rest, that want to create raving fans in our clients, where they go back to their friends and family and talk about how awesome your service is, where they go back to their GP, pediatrician, psychiatrist and tell them about what a great experience they've had. You know, all of that stuff will be happening. But for me, the most important thing is that it reduces the stigma around mental health. And if we can do that, where people have such great experiences that they can't stay quiet about it, that they have to tell other people, it just means that at the end of the day, more people will be helped in better ways. And that, to me, as an allied health professional, is why I came into this business in the first place. It's why I grew private practice. It's why I started a second group private practice. It is why I started YourPsychOnline.com. It is why I started Private Practice Success, so that more people can be helped. So it's a good thing. So I really want to challenge you this week to think about your customer service, to think about how you can up-level that, to maybe, you know, take yourself, walk outside your practice doors and go, okay, I'm going to be a client today. What happens when I walk in? What do I see? What do I hear? What do I smell? What happens for me? And take a walk through your practice as a client. You know, maybe get a friend to mystery shop your practice even, and bring up and ask about fees and cancellations and all of that type of stuff, and referrals and things like that, and get them to give you a rating, and maybe give them 3 or 4 or 5 things to really ask and look at and give your practice a rating. You will be surprised what you will learn from such an experience. We really owe it to ourselves, to our team and to our clients to make sure that we are giving optimal customer service. So I hope that was helpful. If you really enjoy this, please comment below, give me your thoughts, your reactions. I would love to hear it. And guys, as always, all you need to do is say yes to having your very own ultimate level 5 private practice, and I look forward to speaking to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.